Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about Boardmaker Studio. First of all, what is Boardmaker Studio? First, it's a software created for Windows. And this software is going to create lessons that are now fast and fun. The ultimate classroom resource, Boardmaker Studio has hundreds of time-saving templates, gadgets, and tools. Like I said before, it's designed for Windows, and the Boardmaker Studio delivers your favorite Boardmaker software family features, which, for example, some of them are thousands of picture communication symbols, templates, and samples. Now, the Boardmaker Studio is kind of expensive, but you're going to get your money for it because, yes, granted, it is $399 to $799, but once you get started and you start using this software, you know that it's going to help your classroom and you know it's going to help every student, not only your students that may have disabilities. What kind of activities are available through this software and where are they used? First of all, what kinds of activities? There's visual schedules, communication books, interactive activities, and speech output boards and more. So first of all, you have that visual schedules. And with that, a lot of students need to have schedules and know exactly this time I'm going to do this. After I get done with this, I'm going to do this next activity. And then after that activity, I'm going to do this. And then I finally get to go home. They need that visual schedule to know, hey, if I do this and then I do this activity, and then by the end of the day, they'll know, like, hey, I only have to read this book and then I get to go home. It helps them to understand that there is a schedule to them every day. And with this visual schedule, you can create a different one every day. Or you can create one for each week and have it posted for the student or for all your students. And you can have them laminated. Have the schedule template available and then print out the pictures and have them Velcro it on to each thing that they're going to do each day. And once they get that activity done, they can take it off. Interactive activities is another great thing for working in the classroom or clinics or wherever you may be working at. It helps students to be more engaged in the activities and know that they're not just going to sit there the whole entire time during reading or during math. These activities are engaging to them and they're going to learn a lot more by being engaged than they would by just sitting there. Now, where can this be used at? Really, it can be used anywhere. Inclusive classrooms, speech therapy sessions, out in the community, and at home. Wherever you feel like this is going to help and benefit your student or your child, you should use it. A lot of students these days are using communication devices and PEX boards, which are pretty much boards that they use to communicate by using pictures. There's tons of pictures on here that you can use instead of using trying to find ones online. You can have a whole entire set right there in front of you. When is it most useful? Well, it's used all around, like I just said, but it's really useful for goals and language and literacy. When you want to support students' language and literacy goals through differentiated instruction while providing learning they enjoy. So by providing information that they want to know and then engaging them even more by using the activities like this, they're going to learn a lot more than they would just by reading from a book. Now look at the picture right here on the right. You can see that there is a castle and there's trees, and then down at the bottom there's a set of words. But then on top of those words, there's also pictures. So you see right here, the princess lives in a big castle. You see that there's a princess right here. And they'll know, hey, that's a princess by looking at that picture. And that's a new word they can add in their vocabulary. Then there's a big castle. See the castle up here? But then there's also a castle down here. That creates them to understand, like, hey, that's castle. That word's castle. And I'm going to remember that because I saw that. How can it be used in the classroom? Well, as I already said, it's used for daily schedules like here on the left. Like that template that I said that you could use. You use like the 5 different activities that they're going to do during the day, put those on there. Have them put it on there from the beginning in the morning. Have it being Velcro use so that they can take off each picture. By having that, they're going to be able to learn a lot more, and they're going to be able to be more excited about what they're going to be doing throughout the day. And then by the end of the day, whenever they pull out that last thing, they know, hey, I'm done now, and that I can actually be able to, I'm able to go home. It's a great way for them to know exactly what needs to be done next. The Boardmaker Studio can create worksheets, computer activities, and videos for instructional use. So if you have a video that you feel like is a great activity and you want to give that to them, hey, look online. I'm sure you have, there'll be tons of activities and worksheets that are available with that video. Also, the clip art, like I already said, the clip art is huge for the classroom. Have the student be able to tell you, hey, I'm going to do this first, this next, and then after that, I'm going to be done. With the Boardmaker, also, there's tons of support and tutorials available, and they're really well designed and clear. You want to have a program where it's like, oh, okay, I know exactly what I need to do, and it helps you throughout the way. The graphics are functional for educational use in all subject areas, and especially life skills. If you have that student that needs to go to the bathroom but can't tell you that he needs to go to the bathroom, it's a great way to give them that, have a PEX board or pictures, and so they can give it to you like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. Here we go. And then you could use a schedule to tell them what I'm going to do first in the bathroom, what I'm going to do next, what I'm going to do after that, just to create that schedule for each and everything they're going to do. It's a great way for them to learn more and be more interacted. In the end, I know there's other programs out there, but Boardmaker will be able to create a way of having your students learn a lot more and a lot quicker. You'll be more engaged in the activities, and they'll have a lot more fun, and they'll be able to understand, hey, here's my schedule, here's these worksheets that we're going to be doing today. They're not only just used in the classroom setting, you can use them at home. If there's a cancellation that day and your child is going to be home, here you go. There's an activity for them to do during when they're at home. So they're still learning what they're going to do throughout the day. Granted, it is $399 to $799, but I hope that you understand that this is going to be a great program that they're going to use not only just for a little while, but you'll use it the rest of your life in your classrooms, in your settings, and much more. Thanks. I hope that you're interested in this program, and I hope that it helps you, and I hope that the software, you really think about actually getting it. Right? Thanks.